All right. So, Mashka is no longer confined to the home. She is going on her first walk in a couple of weeks. So, we've been through some stuff. The topic of today is so fun because speaking of Mashka, we are going to be talking about pets' dreams. What do pets dream about? I feel like I always wanted to know the answer to this. Okay, Mashka, she is very excited, but we're going the other way. Come on. Okay, but first, I want to tell you an update. I finally took a day off and got my hair and nails done. So it's been a while. But I didn't get it at this local salon here that I kept saying I was going to do it, but I just didn't. I went to, my hairdresser finally hired a nail person, and so that's where I did it. Combination of my visit for hair. Okay, so have you always wondered what is in your pet's dreams? Well, really, it wasn't really on my mind until my dreams told me I could tune in to dogs' dreams, and then as I do, when I find out that I can do something, I mean, like, why not? Let's do it, right? So she's definitely smelling something very interesting to her, but we're going to move on. So, Mashka's, okay. So it kind of started like, so she had some GI upset, which I talked to you guys about in the last one. And I thought, well, let me just ask my dreams, because I regularly ask my dreams to help me out, give me some answers. And my dreams helped me know to give her rosemary, which is a antimicrobial, I believe, something like that. And I thought, well, that's great. So she's been on that, but it didn't clear up her extensive rashes. Like, she was just getting so many rashes, like itching, really bad itching. It wasn't fleas. I mean, of course, when I first got her, she was living on the streets, and she had really bad fleas, but all that's been gone. Anyway, it doesn't matter because the point is, I asked my dreams again for direction, like, what can I do about this? Is there anything I can help her with? My dreams gave me a lot of information. So I started implementing some of those changes. Anyway, then I had a dream with Melissa's dog, Oscar, and my dog. And we were communicating telepathically in the dream. And in the dream, I said, hey, like, is there some emotional things that you want cleared up, or something like that? And I told them, okay, I'm gonna take some, come this way, there's some poop there. I said, all right, I'm gonna make some guesses, and you guys tell me if I'm right. So I said fear, regression, and retaliation. And Oscar grabbed my right hand with his mouth, like my thumb, pointer finger, middle finger, and then Mashka grabbed my left hand, same fingers, with her mouth. And, ooh, there's a dead bird. Oh my gosh. And then they began to pull me forward. So I was like, okay, that means that I got it right. I got all three things right. So when I woke up, I was talking to Melissa about it. I don't even know if I mentioned it. I think I just said something like, oh, I had this dream with your dog in it and my dog, and they told me that they have these things that they would like cleared. And Melissa said, oh, I can just do CRT on dogs. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about it. So CRT is cellular release therapy. And Melissa is a certified practitioner of that. So she said, yeah, just write up what it is and I'll clear it. So the thing that I was confused about was regression. I didn't really know what that meant. So I tuned into it the way that I teach my dream students to tune into soft symbols in their dreams. So I tuned into like what did Mashka and Oscar mean by regression, and what I got was that they feared that things would return to before they could communicate, or before like Melissa or I understood what their needs were. And so that was a thing that they were afraid of, like things are going to go back to before you knew me kind of thing. Well, that made a lot of sense for me with Mashka, because, you know, in particular, her fear of like returning to the streets and, you know, before she found me. So I put those on a list, and I hadn't sent the email yet. It might have been the same night or the next night, I had a dream that said that I think in the dream I was watching a dog's dream or something like that. Either way, like the message was that I could tune into dogs' dreams. Then I thought, wow, that is so cool. I wonder how that works. And if you know me at all, you know that I don't spend much time wondering. I just do it. And Katie is very much the same way too. And this is a reason why we are blessed with her program of body healing, Vital Balance, which I talk about a lot on these podcasts, because her work is so important. And right now I'm doing a lot of it. I'm doing a lot of the healings from Vital Balance. And I've got some volunteers that are doing the healing and recording their dreams. And I will tell you, the Vital Balance dreams are kind of weird and kind of hard to explain or interpret, because it's all of these body systems that I don't quite understand, but I'm learning a lot through going through their dreams. And actually, I almost made today's podcast about some more Vital Balance dreams, because a few of us are doing the newest one, weight and metabolism, and we're having dreams about murder and hacking up bodies and things like that. And I really wanted to talk about that, but I think that's going to be next time, just because I couldn't wait to share with you about dogs' dreams. So anyway, last night I was just kind of thinking, well, that really would be neat. Let me, if it's what I need to be doing, just let me be able to do this like my dream said that I could. So first of all, what happened is I woke up like maybe a couple hours after I had gone to sleep, And I was just kind of in this halfway, some garbage, halfway state of awake, asleep. And I realized that Mashka was talking to me telepathically, and she was just like, I had a dream. And there's the doggies. And we're just gonna cross the street because I don't want to lose my train of thought, which always happens. What was I talking about? So she's like, I had this dream. I had a dream and it was about a soldier. There was a soldier. And then at that point, I was just so excited that she was communicating with me so clearly about her dream. And I thought, well, maybe this is it. Maybe this is how it works. They just communicate their dream to me. And so then I just woke up and I was kind of a little disconnected and started thinking about what she had told me. And I thought, soldier, okay. And I tuned into that. Again, same way that I teach my dream students. We have this special technique that works really well. It kind of makes all of the noise around you and your own thoughts just disappear so that you can have a crisp tune into it. Anyway, what I got was that it was her immune system. And her immune system was activated. And, you know, in a way, I know this because she's having all of this, like some sort of allergic reaction, again, that I haven't quite put my thumb on. And so I just did a quick healing on her and asked her system to work on the thing that was causing the reaction. So then fell asleep. Okay, and then later in the night, well, I had several dreams, and later in the night I had a dream that was Mashka's dream. And do you want to know what dreams or what dogs dream about? Don't you just want to know? What do you think this little munchkin would dream about? I'm going to cross the street here. I'm going to cross the street. Well, let's go this way. Whoop. Whoop. Let's go this way. It's kind of awkward to just walk next to that woman, and I don't know, it just felt a little bit awkward. Okay, there are lots of dogs on this route, but we'll just have fun. We're gonna meet some more dogs. We went kind of early today because it seemed to look like a little bit better idea to do. So this little munchkin dreams about her toys. Not just any toy. So here's the dream. It was like I was just observing. I wasn't part of the dream. I was just observing. And it kind of felt like I was looking from her eyes, but at the same time watching the whole scene. And she looked at her pink toy. I had bought a pink chewy toy that has some wow, they're happily greeting Mashka. They're like, we haven't seen you for a couple weeks. There's another one. Hello. Come on, let's go. Good girl. Oh, I forgot I have treats for her. Mashka, do you want your treat? Want your treat? Oh, yes. Okay. Let me get it. Here it is. Good girl. Yummy, yummy. All right. Let's keep going this way. So this pink toy, I had bought it for her probably the next day that she found me. And so she's had it, you know, since she's been with me until she chewed it apart. It wasn't super resilient, but it has these pink sort of rounded projectiles, and she zoomed in on it. And what I realized is, well, let's go this way. We haven't gone this way before. So she zoomed in on this, pink projectiles, and then they became a little bit rounded, a little more rounded than they were before. And she was just kind of licking it or, chewing it a little bit. Okay, so when I woke up from that dream, of course I tuned into the whole scene because I don't know what this sign says, but I definitely wanted to know what it was about because it was Mashka's dream. So exciting, dreaming about toys. That's just so adorable. So I tuned into that and I realized that she had not gotten unconditional love before. And I sort of saw a glimpse of her babyhood, let's say. And actually it reminds me a few days, maybe like even the day before, I had a dream that had a symbol for her birth in it. And that's definitely one of the things that I do, is help people with their birth wounds. So it's just something that I'm really attuned to. And in the dream, she jumped out of the bathtub and was immediately, quote unquote, irritated. And so that was a symbol helping me understand that as soon as she was born, she had this skin irritation, this condition. And so yeah, that kind of helped me put two and two together on that one. And just that, oh, well, she didn't get the unconditional love. Possibly, oh, there's another doggy. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh boy. Okay. Dog alley right here. Hello. Hello. We're just gonna pass by and then we'll continue. There's the husky. There's him. Oh, okay. We did it. We did it. Okay. Where were we? It's common with dogs. I saw this when one of my friends' dogs had puppies. There was one that was just really tiny, and the mama just kind of kicked it out. Like, it was so interesting to me. It just, like, it wouldn't give it nourishment, it wouldn't let it suckle. And like Mashka's dream looked like, or like Mashka's toy, when I tuned into it, yeah, it looked like the little doggy nipples where the puppies would latch on. And so I'm just thinking, well, that's her wound, right? And so the dream was just super helpful. So I was able to add some more things to the list for Melissa, the CRT clearing list of, like, I didn't get unconditional love, I'm not welcome. When I tuned in, there was a lot more. There was this, and I took all of the dreams that I had, not just the one that Mashka graced me with, but all the other dreams that I had asked. Here's a dog. No barking yet, but let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Intense. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. There's a little one. There's a little one. She's like, ah. Okay. 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 Woo. So there were some other things like, I don't like my skin. You know, like I don't like what color I am. I don't like, yeah. Oh, you want your treat after not barking at that one dog? Okay. There you go. Good girl. Okay. Almost home. Let's cross. So I just put all that stuff on the list. I didn't get unconditional love. I'm afraid you're going to leave me. And it is interesting because when I start to just tell her gently, I love you, you're the best, you're with me forever, you're so beautiful. I just gently tell her all of these things about her that are true. And she just calms. She just lays on her back, and I rub her chest while I'm saying it, which is a place that has the most obvious rash, like her chest and her hind legs. At any rate, I'm looking forward to when that is cleared, and I'm looking forward to hearing what you all have to say about your dog's dreams when you tune into your dogs. And if you want to know sort of the way that I suggest trying it, well, you know how to book a discovery session now, because I told you in one of our other podcasts. Just go ahead and book a session and we'll talk about it. Whoops. And I'll let you know what I suggest and how you might tune into your own dog's dreams. This is not a ability that I exclusively have. I don't own it. Just like anything else. We're all together in this. So, that's my thing. That's what I came to talk to you about. And that's what we did. Bye. Now, I know there's a dog here. Let's see if they're out. Nope. Oh yes, they're out. They were just a little bit not fast enough. Okay, well, we're gonna cross the street and I'm gonna sign out. Bye, y'all.